All right, guys, this is the how to write the introduction for Essay 2. I'm going to actually use the introduction that I wrote as an example to show you how to write your introduction. Again, the most important document in the entire class is the how to write document for each essay. So you're going to want to go to that document and look. The introduction structure is there. It tells you exactly what to do. If this structure is not adhered to, you will receive a 50 for your essay. So make sure that you're following the instruction. The first thing you do for an introduction is start by defining your theme of the text that you've chosen. Again, when you look at this how to write document, it gives you 3 possible themes that you can choose from. So if you chose identity, you're going to go to your outline and you're going to literally start by that word should be the first word in your essay. So if you choose identity, you're going to start your essay by defining what identity is. So identity is, and then in your own words, do not copy from the internet a definition, but write it in your own words what identity is and what it can lead to. So you're going to define the theme of the text. This is going to be around 1 to 3 sentences. So let me show you how that was done. Okay, in your first essay that you wrote. So remember we in the thesis of the paper, equality was the theme that we chose. So again, you're going to start with the theme that you chose from the how to write document. Okay. Again, here are the 3 possible themes. You start by defining your theme. In the Harrison Bergeron essay, equality was the theme that we chose. So here is the example of number 1 on how to do your introduction structure. Equality is a notion that all people should be equal or the same in their opportunities, human rights, and social positions. This idea of equality has become a hot button issue all over the world. People have been fighting for equality for hundreds of years with the expectation that someday things will change. So there's number 1. Here's an example of number 1. Again, you will use these 3 possible themes for this text that we're writing. So the first thing you do is start by defining the theme of the text. The next thing you have to do is link the theme to the author and introduce the text. So this is what this looks like. Okay. Here's the example of number 2. This theme of equality and by default individualism can be seen throughout many short stories. One in particular is Harrison Bergeron, written by Kurt Vonnegut. Okay, so now I've linked the theme, equality, and the author. Here's Kurt Vonnegut, and I've introduced the text all in one sentence. The next thing you have to do is link the text to the author and the author's biography. Now, this section should end with an in-text citation because you are going to you're going to go to the biography that's in your, here's essay 2. Here's the biography right here, Lori Moore biography link. When you open up this website, it's going to give you a biography about Lori Moore. So you're going to actually look at and read Lori Moore's biography. You're going to quote something from the author's biography that connects them to the theme of the text. So read through the biography. Look for something that can link her to purpose or identity or her passions, and then you're going to put that for number 3. So this looks like this in essay 1. Vonnegut experienced the adversity that goes along with equality when in his own life, and then look, here's the quote with the in-text citation. Now for this one, your in-text citation is not correct on this one, on this sheet actually. It's at the bottom of this how to write document, which I will change. It is written by Knopf, so you should have Knopf in the introduction, and we'll write that together in just a second. All right, so let's change that really quickly up here. Okay. All right, so number 4 says give a 2 to 3 sentence summary of the text. This section will start with in the short story, and then you will give me a 2 to 3 sentence summary of the text. Not tough. Just tell me what the text is about. Okay, 2 to 3 sentences. The very last thing, and always the last thing in your introduction, is the thesis statement. Always, always, always should be the last sentence in your introduction. Sorry. So 5 separate parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can literally copy the structure of this, and that is totally fine. So if you go to the template for essay 2, okay, and let's just say that let's get rid of that extra line. We get rid of that extra line and we come down and we tab over. We literally start by saying identity is, and then we give the definition. Then we can say something like this theme of identity can be seen throughout many texts. One text in particular is How to Become a Writer, written by Lori Moore. Okay. In Moore's own life, she struggled with her identity as an author when she, okay, and then quote from her biography, okay? This short story, How to Become a Writer, is, and then tell me what it's about, okay? Then you pop on the thesis statement in the short story, How to Become a Writer, Lori Moore uses irony to prove identity. What did we say? Identity should not, one's own identity, therefore. So lots to fill in, obviously, because your paragraph has to be 8 to 10 sentences. But and you will fill in all of these things where the ... dots are. But this is how you start your paragraph. When you go to the next paragraph, you're going to use, again, this document to start your body paragraphs. One example of irony in How to Become a Writer is verbal irony when, okay? So literally your document should look exactly like this one, only that you filled in all of these blanks and ... dots, okay? So I've written most of the essay for you. All you have to do is finish in where I haven't done anything, okay? So don't go out and reinvent this wheel. Write the essay exactly like it is in the How to Write document. If you have questions about the introduction, please let me know.